Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Tesla is a company which is getting a lot of heat at the moment for a lot of different reasons. It doesn't seem to matter what day of the week it is, we are seeing new stuff coming out about Tesla from the business themselves, coming out about Tesla from consumers, and from data that we are seeing regarding Tesla's purchasing habits and how people are spending money on their products. We already know that in a lot of places Tesla sales are down significantly for a number of reasons, essentially mainly related to Elon Musk based factors, or as it seems to be, right? People do not like his involvement in the government and the way that he is acting. Again, no matter what you think of that, that is what the data does appear to show. But one thing that we're seeing as a growing movement is this Tesla takedown, right? This is what it's being called, and I think you guys already know what this is, right? It's basically people rejecting the brand, people not being happy with Elon Musk. They don't like the way that he is acting, again, mainly in regards to his politics. And the thing is, in reality, Elon Musk and his politics and the brand of Tesla are quite far detached, right? He is a CEO of Tesla, but the two roles are not necessarily interconnected. But unlike a lot of tech CEOs and essentially CEOs in general, Elon Musk is not the typical CEO. He's a very outspoken person with a fairly large public presence, right? So I guess you could say Elon Musk himself and the brand of Tesla are very interconnected in that way. So when people reject Elon Musk, one of the easiest ways that they're doing that is rejecting his brand Tesla. Teslas are being seen in a lot of ways to a lot of people as a political statement. We've heard Elon Musk speaking a little bit about this as we are seeing protests being planned. Again, this Tesla takedown movement is planned at nearly 200 Tesla locations. And this is not just in the US, right? This is all over the world. It's actually quite incredible how far-reaching this is. We've got Belfast protests, we've got protests, in the UK, in the US, all over the place. It's really quite incredible. But going back to the point, right, briefly, what Elon Musk is saying in regards to this is that it's worrying. It is actually quite worrying. We are hearing statements from Elon Musk where he discusses this, and he's saying that he thinks it's a great wrong. It's a great wrong that's being done to the people of Tesla and their customers, Musk told Fox News in an interview. Musk said people, quote-unquote, committing violence against the company after being, quote-unquote, fed propaganda by the far left. He also said people funding the protests were the real villains, even more so than the people committing the destructive acts. This is the trouble, right? And I think this really is quite problematic in the sense that a lot of these protests, or a lot of the news that we're seeing coming out, regards people actually taking offense or vandalizing Tesla vehicles. Now, people can spend their money however they want, right? If people want to reject Tesla as a business and sell their shares or not buy shares, that's fine. If people want to avoid buying their cars, that's also fine. But I think where a lot of people actually have an issue is where other people's property, because again, when a Tesla is bought, it's usually a car for an individual. When that is damaged, that is when things become a little bit kind of disturbing and actually quite unfair. That's just damaging a vehicle of innocent people, again, who most likely have bought a Tesla before any of this, who probably don't even see a Tesla as a political statement at all. It is just a car after all. Anyway, the real news here is the fact that we are seeing these continuing and actually in some ways heating up. We're seeing the fact that Tesla's sales are down significantly in Europe, in the US, in actually most of its big markets. And now we're seeing Elon Musk actually speaking about this, saying that a great wrong is being done to the people of Tesla. And again, I think in this way, it is true. People should not be acting in that way. But really, this is just a movement which seems to just be continuing, right? People are absolutely rejecting this brand. How this continues to affect the share price going forwards will only be reflected in the next couple of weeks, and whether the earnings reports that we're going to be seeing in the next couple of weeks and months are genuinely going to be as disappointing as people expect is going to be really interesting. But yeah, this Tesla movement of people really rejecting the brand is becoming very, very strong, is becoming very well publicized. And it seems to have something of an impact on Elon Musk, right? With him actually commenting on this in detail, speaking about it in an interview. Really worrying news for the brand in some ways. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with this going forwards, but this is the latest with Tesla. So thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, give it a like and subscribe, and I hope I'll see you in another one soon. Goodbye.